Okay, now I'm ready. Okay, good.
This is Trip. They said they needed somebody whose mic demeanor matches how the D-League get it hype inside that ice arena. For live action analysis and highlights, you need to let your host on the mic, Mr. Reichert, be the light to lead you through life between the pipes. Incite like an encyclopedia. Look inside yourself and find the fight to compete in you. Get in while you can, the numbers doubling fast. Asses in the seats and snot bubbles on the glass. Sign your name on the line for your spot and lock it up. This is hockey. We'll see who talking tough when they drop the puck. Try to keep your teeth and knock it up. Sorry about your luck. You should probably go sit down somewhere safe and get doctored up. Turn it up loud, let it knock in your truck. Or in the office, sound waves ripple through coffee cups. Come on. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's dleagueradio.com. Let's talk it up. Again. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's dleagueradio.com. Let's talk it up.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Bucks Arena on this beautiful Sunday afternoon in November. I'm John Reichert, the host of D-League Radio, and I am working today with the hardest working man on D-League Radio staff. It is Matt Whips, the commissioner. Matt, wow, you've had a busy day so far, calling 2 games prior to this third game, but we're here. We're going to take on the task of calling the Stampede against the Benders. This should be an interesting matchup. The Stampede have had a slow start coming out of the gate. Can't find the way into the W column. The Benders coming off a pretty hot start. What do you think about this?
You know, I think we're going to have a good matchup and probably a closer game than the records would indicate. And the Stampede have just too much talent to be winless, John. I don't see that continuing much longer. And I don't know if it's going to happen today, but I think the Benders are in for a big battle because this is going to be a good game.
Now, the Stampede thought they had a deficiency on defense, so they've made a trade this week. We had a transaction in the CIDL, and they sent Hannah Haas to the Wanderers in exchange for Tom Stovey. Stovey, very much an experienced player both at forward and defense. Is he going to help them out enough to get them on the right side?
Well, he's definitely going to help them in a couple of ways. One, as you said, he's an experienced defenseman. Not only does he provide defensive help, but that frees up some of their wingers to move up to where they should be playing, frankly, on the wing instead of back on defense. I don't know what changes will be made, but maybe someone like a Zach Lee will move up to wing as opposed to playing defense.
We have to tell you today that all games brought to you on D-League Radio are sponsored by Red Dragon Herbs. You can catch them on the web at reddragonherbs.net. They are at the Farmers Market when that's going on. They'll be at the winterized Farmers Market going on downtown sometimes in the late season. Team Mixtures is a great gift idea for those of you that like to receive gifts. It's Ryan Llewellyn. He is the proprietor. It's Red Dragon Herbs. Catch them on the net at reddragonherbs.net. Loose leaf tea at its finest. Also by So Cherry. So Cherry, the screen printing and sewing. It's your short run garment decorating specialist. Custom jerseys. All the jerseys you see on the ice today, pretty much in the CIDL, are done by So Cherry, and including the fine garments that we have on today, Mr. Whips, the sponsor.
These new jackets.
These are great jackets. CIDL is outfitted by So Cherry, and of course the Keg Stand, the primary sponsor of D-League Radio for 3 seasons now, located at 3530 Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines, home of over 90 beers on tap. The great place to go for hockey nights. They are the home of D-League, the home of D-League Radio, and that is the Keg Stand in West Des Moines. And we are off to a hot start right away. Joey Gale with a shot on goal. Penico with the save for the Stampede. Just 15 seconds in, there's pressure already from the Benders.
So the Benders not wasting any time at all. Gale got that in the high slot and let it rip, and Penico had to be sharp. Looks like he might have a equipment malfunction going on here. We'll see what's going on.
Face-off will be to the left of Penico in the Stampede zone. Drawn back. Stampede side is going to be taken by DeSells on the left wing. He's being pressured by Trayshawn. Get it out to the neutral zone. Todd Harang dumps it back in for the Benders. Pressure by Scholler on the forecheck. Cleared up and out by Zach Lee. That'll go the length of the ice, and we'll get an icing call. A little choppy start for the Stampede right off.
A little bit. They're still trying to get things figured out so far.
Both teams look to have a fair amount of players on the bench today, so not a whole lot of double shifting by some guys.
Yeah, the last game, the Goose and the Bandits featured a bench of only 4 extra skaters for the Bandits, and that one really took its toll, as you could see. But it's good to see a full bench for both teams.
Makes for a long day. The ice time's great, but they're going to say that stayed in. Nevins with a shot attempt blocked in front by Bodies. That was going to be Bront with the block. He'll send it down the ice, and we'll get an icing call again on the Stampede. And the face will come back down into their zone. Less than 2 minutes gone here in this opening period. Again, the Stampede and the Benders. The Stampede making their second season in the what is the current D-League. And the Benders, formerly known as the Ramblers for the most part. Matt, a lot of the core group of the Ramblers on this new Benders team. Matt Ring, the captain. Now we have a play. It's going to be the Stampede coming through the zone. Gaining the blue line. Shot attempt. Hits Bodies in front, kept in by Lee. Lee, top of the face-off circle, moves into the slot. Gets it back to the point to the captain, Chabak. Chabak, he floats one in. That's gloved away by Matt Ring. He'll back it up off the boards, chip it up out of the zone. And the players will give chase. Zach Lee goes, takes it around. He's pressured on the forecheck by Dulude. Blue line gained. That's going to be Jeremy Sandy. He's going to be losing the puck. Steve Dulude tries to clear the zone, can't do it. Intercepted. Nice interception by Jeremy Sandy at the blue line. He dumps it in. And the Stampede give chase. Ann Becker. Good to see Ann back in the league again. Matt, after a 2-year absence for, we'll call it a lower body injury. How's that?
Yeah, it's good to see Ann back in the league. It's sort of like back to the future. Reminds me of my first couple years in the league when we were teammates.
Puck down in the Stampede zone, looking to get up and out. They get it to center ice, taken by Trishon. He can't handle that. Jeremy Dove at center ice, over to Sandy. Sandy gains the zone for the Stampede, looking to make a shot. Centered it to Chabak, who had broke in on the right wing side, and now the Benders have numbers going the other way. It's a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Dove is getting back. They had Stovey come off the bench for a defensive change. Luke Altman tries a shot from the point. That's blocked away by Chabak. He's going to send it down the length of the ice. We'll get another icing call. It looked like the defenseman going for the chain fell down, Matt, and that created the odd man rush for the Benders.
Yeah, Zach Lee was skating over to the bench. It almost looked like he blew a tire or something was wrong with his blade because he just went down very awkwardly. Appears to be okay, though.
Fine quality D-League skating. I can relate. Kept in by Harang at the point. He fires a shot that goes wide of the net. Rebound! Steered away by the defensive play of the Stampede player. Cleared up and out of the zone. Joe Elmore, the defenseman. Well, that's strange seeing Elmore in a Stampede jersey.
It is.
After being a teammate of yours for several years. Trishon intercepts a pass, gains the blue line. He has Lightfoot coming in. Lightfoot with a shot that just goes wide. Stovey helped direct that wide of the net, so already Tom Stovey making an impact for the Stampede. Cleared up and out of the zone. That's going to be Dave Colpin. He'll gain the blue line, tries to get around Gale. Gale adds pressure. They dump the puck down in the corner. Gale will get a hold of it, tries to clear it up, not out, kept in at the line. Shot attempt from the point, steered away by Scott Stouffer. Stouffer with his first chance of the day answers the bell. Shot again from the point, tip in front, and that goes wide. JT Nutt with the tip attempt, just couldn't get a handle on it. Taken by Joey Gale, tries to wrap it around his own net. Looks like the Stampede will get there first. It's going to be Colpin. He wraps it around the board, going for the point. That's going to be Joe Price. Price is keeping attempt. Intercepted by Gale. Gale comes through with speed. He's going to be grabbed from behind. No call on the play. Stovey got an arm on Gale. Gale was just inches away from just pure daylight on the breakaway, Matt.
It was very close, John. Just enough not to be a penalty, though.
I played with Joey Gale in the summer, and he is one of the fastest skaters I've seen. He's an interesting addition to the league for sure. Broken up by Colpin in front, and the Stampede chip it up and out of the zone where it's taken by Matt Ring, and the all-star defenseman gets it over to Ann Becker on the far side. She'll hit Gale, broken up by Merrill, and now taken by Colpin. He gains center red, pressured by Ring. His shot attempt makes it through onto Stouffer. Stouffer can't find a handle. Now he'll cover up with JT Nutt giving some pressure. And we get a whistle just 6 minutes gone into the first period. No score between the Stampede and the Benders right here on D-League Radio.
So, John, you mentioned the trade earlier, and I think we're already seeing an example of a new dynamic for the Stampede, having Tom Stovey in their lineup. They look to have a little bit of a different look today.
I agree with that. He's already made a couple plays for them. Face off to the right of Stouffer. Carried up and out, and that's Harris. Harris having to make the quick transition. He was playing goal for the novice game before for the Bandits and was lit up for 6 goals. Not a good day for Aaron Harris, but there he is giving on the forecheck, giving some pressure. Now comes away with the puck. Makes a move, gets around one man, comes in, can't find the handle. Shot just goes behind the net. Harris just couldn't get the handle on a bouncing putt, Matt.
Johnny showed great patience, too. He just couldn't quite get that puck to settle down enough.
Now his pass attempt up to the point misses the mark. It's going to be taken away, and that is Andy Allen. Allen coming in on the left wing side, pressured by Nevins. Nevins probably one of the few people on the Benders roster with the speed enough to get back and break up that play as he did so well there.
Yeah, Andy Allen had a full head of steam, but Nevins took a great angle and, like you said, has the speed to get back there and make a good play. So no harm, no foul for the Benders.
Face-off will be to the right of Stouffer. Stouffer's been able to answer the call, as has Penico on the far end of the ice. Kept in by the Stampede. It's DeSells, far corner, battling with Harang. Those two big boys are going at it very well. Trishawn adds pressure behind the net. DeSells still with the puck. Down in the right wing corner, pressured by Harang again, using his body to create a screen. Centered it out in front, it's still loose, and the Benders are able to get it up, not out, kept in by Zach Lee. He'll wrap it around the boards. Trishawn gives chase on the far side. Allen over there for the Stampede. Kept in by the Stampede, now it's Butler. Butler will use the boards to get it out of the zone. Zach Lee back in his own zone, they'll have to play it, no icing on the play. Lee behind his own net, looks for his troops to get set for their breakout, gets it up to DeSells. DeSells looking to make a play, gets it over to Allen. Allen can't handle that hot pass. Butler there can't handle the interception. Now Allen gains the zone. Has DeSells on the far end. A shot attempt by Allen, save, steered away, and now a shot. It's still loose in the crease. Stouffer will cover it up. Stouffer with a real good save on Allen's initial shot, and then didn't appear to be too ready for that that comeback by Allen from a sharp angle.
Yeah, that second one looked like a pinball machine. It kind of bounced around there, and he was just had enough presence of mind to keep that out. But we're seeing some good pressure on both ends. So
good flow so far early in this game. We're not even halfway through the first period. Again, no score. We're glad you joined us here on D-League Radio and on D-League Radio TV. This will be broadcast on YouTube. Both teams showing signs of life early, that's for sure. Taken by Zach Lee on the far side. He's going to gain the blue line. He has players breaking with him. Poked away by Trishawn, and now the Benders look to come the other way. Chris Lightfoot gains the zone, tries to feather a pass through. Gale not in a position to grab that. Steered up, not out by Dove. And the former Knight gets it up to the zone, and now it's going to be the Stampede. That's going to be Jeremy Sandy coming through the line. Slash, not being called. Sandy pressured, takes a shot. Stouffer with the save, cleared out by Trishawn. Lightfoot gathers it in. Gets it up through the middle, just misses Trishawn. As the Stampede had 2 players back, and now it's going to be Matt Ring intercepting a loose puck. And coming through center ice, gains the red, gains blue, trying to make a move, can't get around Elmore. And he'll clear it up and out for the Stampede. Becker loses her footing, can't keep the puck. A shot attempt by Chabak. Stouffer with the save, rebound comes through. Stouffer can't fight it, now we get a whistle.
Wow, what a sequence. Chabak is noticeably frustrated. I don't blame him. He had 2 glorious chances. The second one, Stouffer had lost his stick, and it was just a free-for-all. I don't know how that puck stayed out, but still scoreless.
Good action for the Stampede. You could tell they're a little bit more hungry than they have in weeks past.
Very much so.
Stovey at the point, loses control of the puck. It's cleared up. It's going to be Gale. He gets around one man, but he's not going to get around Elmore for the second time, and Elmore will chip it backhanded up and out of the zone as he hits Jeremy Dove. Dove loses control of it. Good pressure by Pat Schuller, and the Stampede will regroup back in their own zone as Jeremy Sandy looks to break out, gets it up to Chabak. Looks like they've switched positions where Chabak is now playing forward. He started the game on defense.
Yeah, he did.
We get a cover-up and a whistle with 8:55 remaining in the first period. Still no score between the Stampede and the Benders.
So both teams getting good scoring chances, got good goaltending on both ends. I'd say so far, Stouffer's had to be the sharper of the two. He's had more work for sure.
Faceoff comes right back in on Stauffer. Merrill with the attempt off the faceoff, and again, that works once a season.
I know that's not a play you're real fond of.
No. Faceoff again to the left of Stauffer. Won by Nevins over to Scholler. Has trouble with it at first. Ring gathers it in. Play still deep in the Benders zone. Cleared around by Merrill. Nutt gives chase to it. Tries to send it into the slot. Nobody home for the Stampede, but they are going to come away with the puck. It's going to be Merrill. Merrill sends one towards the net. That's broken up by Ring. And now Scholler is looking to get out of the zone, and does as he gets around Elmore. Those two former teammates on the Blues. Cross ice pass to Harris. Harris with the shot. Gloved down by Panico, and he'll hang on as we get another whistle. 7:52 remaining here in the first period. That was a great pass by Scholler. Cross ice to hit Harris in stride like that.
Very good pass. And you're seeing some good passing on both sides and some really good defense. Joe Elmore has made a couple strong plays already.
Face off to the left of Penico. Stampede zone. Bender's with it back to Trishan. Trishan leads this Bender team in goals. Tries a shot from the point that's broken up by bodies in front. JT Nutt looks to gain the get out of the zone and does. And Zach Lead will carry it up and dump it in cross ice into the corner. Stampede give chase. Trishan gets there first for the Benders. Cleared up and out by Harris. This will probably be an icing call. It's going to go the distance, and it will. So we get another whistle. 13 minutes gone in the first period.
Yeah, and you can see what the Benders were trying to do there. It's kind of a couple passes along the boards, hoping to spring one late, but just a little too much on that second clear.
Good pressure by the Stampede. They win another face-off. Cleared up to Dulude, and the Benders will come the other way. That's going to be, actually, I don't know who that is. That is Mike Darr. There it is.
Yep, that's Michael Darr.
I haven't seen Darr in some time. Another old teammate of yours.
Yes, from last year on the Blues.
Nutt from the slot, or from the right wing circle, tries a shot that goes behind the net. Stover's out of position, and Colpin just couldn't get the wraparound to take place. Cleared up to the point. Zach Lee keeps it in. Loose puck comes over by Colpin, but cleared up by Trishan, and he'll get it over to Butler. Butler to Darr. Darr cross ice to Dulude as he comes in with some speed. Tries a shot. Penico closes the 5-hole, makes the save. Good defensive pressure on the back check by Merrill. He'll turn and just fling it down the ice, and we'll get an icing call. But it was good back checking, and Dulude unable to get a rebound shot.
Yep, very good back checking by the Stampede. And again, we've mentioned it already, but Stampede showing just a different dimension today. Just that one little tweak to their lineup has made a huge difference with Tom Stovey joining their lineup.
So are we saying that Hannah Haas was poisoned, just a cancer in the locker room?
I didn't say that at all. Not a chance.
Well, she's on your team now,
yeah,
too.
I better not say that, right?
She'll take you out.
I know.
Shot from the point by Ring is steered away by Penico. Rebound comes to Gale on the far side. He wraps it around the net. Another centering pass to the slot, and we got a whistle as Penico covers it up with the big glove. Nice save, Rich Penico, on that rebound.
Yeah, and a good save on the initial shot from the point. A lot of times those don't get through, but that one did. And Rich had to be sharp to get that first one, and equally sharp on the second.
Face off to the right of Penico. One back by the Stampede, comes into the corner. Papian couldn't handle it. It's going to be Stovey, chips it up, not out. Good keep in by Ring. Altman can't handle the pass on the left wing side. Cleared away by the Stampede. It's going to come all the way down the ice. No icing call on the play. Ring will gather it in behind his own net. Tries to hit Lightfoot, kept in by DeSales. DeSales gets around one man. Looking for somebody to pass to. It comes out. It's going to be gloved down by Stauffer. Papian didn't get anything on that shot, but he was wide open. What a pass by Kurt DeSales.
A beautiful pass. I think Justin Papian was a little shocked that he was that open and had a puck in just a perfect scoring chance. And, you know, Justin's known for his hard shot, and he just didn't quite get enough on that one. But it's a beautiful chance.
Another shot attempt by Papian of what we're more used to seeing. He got some juice on that one off the faceoff, and it comes into the right wing corner, pardon me. As the teams battle it, it's going to be DeSales back out to Papian again. DeSales finding Papian. Papian unable to get anything on that shot, but still he's in position. Back out to Papian. He couldn't handle it. Shot by Stovey. That comes in. Steered away by Stouffer. Cleared up, not out. Kept in the point by Brott. Now the puck comes out of the zone. It's going to be Joey Gale. Gale's going to gain the blue line. He has Scholler going with him. Keeping far side, tries to pass into the slot. Nobody there. Brott is able to break that up, and Penteco will cover in a loose puck. And we'll get another stoppage in play with 3:17 remaining. Here in the first period, there's still no score, Matt. That's very important and a good sign for the Stampede.
Definitely, and they are, to me, is still getting the better of the scoring chances so far in this game. The Benders are starting to push back a little bit. Penteco's getting a little more work down there, but right now the Benders are definitely carrying the day here.
Face off, one back to Harang. He tries a cross-ice pass to Trishawn. He gets it up towards the net. There's a deflection and a goal. It looks like Harris got that.
He did. Beautiful deflection by Harris. Penteco was ready if it stayed on the ice, but Harris chipped that up and over Rich's shoulder, and it's 1-0 Benders.
Not much Penteco can do about that.
No, nothing at all he could do. That's just great positioning, and that's why you want to always have your stick on the ice for plays just like that. So great play by the Benders.
So we finally get a goal. We're at 2:25 remaining in the first period. The Benders break the ice first. It's 1-0. A goal by Aaron Harris. Bouncing puck in front. And the Stampede look to answer. Dumped into the zone by Chabak. Taken by Trishawn. Chips it up to neutral ice where it's going to be batted down and dumped in by Zach Lee. The elder Lee. There's only about 100 of them playing in the leagues now this year.
There's a few.
Harris intercepts a cross-ice pass. Benders come in with numbers at 3-on-2. Over to Scholler. Scholler's pass. That just goes wide of the net. Going to be taken by Dove on the far side. Stampede look to counter. Intercepted by Trishawn as Chabak was trying to gain the zone. Trishawn with a shot. Saved by Penteco. Cleared up and out of the zone by the Stampede. That's not going to be icing as Harang goes back to gather it in. Line change. Harris goes off for the Benders. Wrapped around by Harang. That's going to be Dar on the far side. Gets it around one man. Dar looks to gather some speed. He's going to be chased down by Dove. Good back checking by Jeremy Dove on that play, Matt.
Very good, because Dar had a step and an angle, and Dove closed very quickly.
Nevins from a sharp angle. His shot attempt blocked. That's going to be taken by Allen, and he'll get it up to Chabak on the left or on the right wing side. Chabak comes in, gets around one man, can't get a good angle on the shot. Sends it back out into the slot. It comes all the way out to the point, and that gets past the defender. And Duluth's going to give chase. Penteco comes out of the net to play it. He'll wrap it around his own net to the far side wall. Taken by Zach Lee. He gets it over to Sandy. Sandy, nice touch pass up to Chabak with a great amount of distance. Chabak, 1-on-2. He has Sandy joining him. Comes in. Centering pass out in front. Sandy can't handle it. Tries a backhanded shot, and it hits the outside of the cage. Dove and Chabak in the near side corner. Dove from a sharp angle. That hits the pads of Stouffer. The Stampede trying to tie the score here. Cleared up and out. That's going to be icing. And we will get another whistle with 20 seconds remaining in the first period.
So, John, the Stampede showing no signs of letting up. Even though they're finding themselves trailing on the scoreboard, they are definitely still carrying the play. And again, lots of good scoring chances on their end.
That'll pretty much do it. The clock continues to run here in the D-League, as we all know, until the final 2 minutes of a close game. So 1-0 is the score. The Benders come out on top on a great shot by Aaron Harris on a bouncing puck that deflected and hit a body after a Trishawn shot from the point. But the Stampede, looking to counter late in the period, almost did.
Just about did, and they've certainly had their scoring chances. You know, Scott Stouffer's had to be sharp and has been very good. He's turned himself into a very good goaltender. You know, I think this is his second or third year in net now. And
I believe it's his second.
Just his
second.
second.
Yeah, he was with the Yeti a year ago.
You're right. And, he's doing a very good job back there. And he's had to be sharp because the Stampede have been coming in waves.
D-League Radio is brought to you by So Cherry. Every D-League Radio broadcast, So Cherry is one of the sponsors. They have original art screen printing for any occasion. You have company functions or school outings or family reunions. And get this, Matt, there is no minimum order. You can order one shirt or one item, or you can order 100. They prefer you order 100. But
that's unheard of.
You
don't ever hear about that. That's pretty cool.
Their options will fit any budget. They have a multitude of garment decorating options, whether it's screen printing, embroidery, etc. They are the ones to go to for all of your jersey and uniform needs at SoCherry. Check them out at SoCherry.com or like them on Facebook. Also, the Keg Stand, 3530 Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines, the third season now as the primary sponsor of D-League Radio. Always good to have them on board. And they are going to be happy with the fact that the Squirrels are going to be actually broadcast today on D-League Radio.
Yes, they are.
We have some action going on down in the Benders zone, and Stouffer actually had to make a save as we were paying the bills. Trishawn took a puck as he was down, making a block. But no harm, no foul, I guess.
A strange sequence there, but they kept it out of the net. That's all that counts.
Taken by Harang all the way up to Butler on the near side. He's going to cross ice, pass it over to Scholler, who can't handle the puck. Taken by Kolpin. Kolpin up to Merrill. Merrill has Kolpin breaking towards the net. Sends it towards the net, but hits the outside of the cage. Merrill battling with Harang. Good patience by the youngster there. Harang's a very good defenseman with a lot of experience. Quinn Merrill showing his mettle for sure.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Merrill. I didn't know much about him coming into the season, but he's playing some good hockey.
He has done pretty well for a first-year player. Cleared around the net into the Stampede zone. That's going to be Joey Gale behind the net. He's pressured by a couple defensemen for the Stampede. Merrill and Gale battle out front. Puck comes out into the slot, and it'll get out of the zone, and Becker chases it down. She's going to be pressured by JT Nutt. Nutt and Merrill on the near side boards. Becker tries to clear it out of the zone and does. Nice backhanded pass by Becker. And now Gale and Stovey give chase. Gale sends it towards the slot. That's steered away by Penico. Joe Price gets it out to Nutt and out of the zone. It's going to be chased down by Luke Altman. Altman comes down to get it, loses his balance, kicks it away behind his own net as he's pressured by Dave Kolpin. Kolpin up to Merrill on the near side to Nutt. Nutt backhander towards the net, which is broken up by Becker, and now the Benders look to counter. Tanner Robinson, we haven't said his name yet. He comes in, gets around one man a second, shot and a save by Penico. I hadn't seen Robinson the whole first period. Did he just show up?
I think he did. I noticed him doing some quick skating at the intermission. I think he may have come to the bench late.
He's usually somebody you notice during the game.
He's got so much speed, and he just showed it off there, and that's another welcome addition for the Benders lineup for sure.
Face off to the left of Penico in the Stampede zone. It's going to be Tim Nevins against Andy Allen. And the Stampede again need a calculator on the bench because they're sending out, 7, 8, 9 guys?
Well, when you're 0-4, you try a few things.
Why not? If you're not cheating, you're not trying, right?
That's right.
Becker keeps the puck in nicely in the zone, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Now it could be taken by Harris as he gets it deep. Allen cross ice to Stovey. Or I beg your pardon, that is Zach Lee. Zach Lee's clearing attempt, broken up by Ring. Harris takes a shot that just goes to the outside of the net as Penico tried to make a save with his blocker. Pass into the slot by Ring. Kept in at the point by Becker. Down to Harris in the corner. Tries to get it out to the slot. Nevins from the point. Tries a shot that's broken up by Allen, and the Stampede look to come the other way. Becker made a play, but Allen is able to get the loose puck and get it out of the zone. Cleared up and out by Ring. See the speed of the Benders there on full display. They were able to get back. Becker, a defenseman, at the point. Puck gets past her, but Ring is already back covering her spot. Harris as well.
Yeah, usually when you see a turnover just inside the blue line like that, it's for sure going to be a big scoring chance the other way. And Ring got back there to squelch that in a hurry. So great play by the Benders.
Face off to the left of Stouffer in the Benders zone. Shot attempt by Elmore. That finds its way into a lot of traffic, but never to the net. It's going to be Harris. His pass attempt's going to be broken up by Lee. See, he had Duluth breaking in on the left wing side, and Nevins will gather it in, get it into the zone. Intercepted by Allen of the Stampede. Back to Elmore. Elmore's pass, you heard him kind of groan as soon as he passed it. He knew he just missed the touch on that. That will be an icing on the Stampede. 1-0 the score. The Benders in front. As we are just 5 minutes into this second period. Glad you joined us today on D-League Radio and D-League Radio TV. John Reichert, Matt Whips bringing you the action. Matt Whips, the hardest working guy on D-League Radio today.
So, John, how about Ryan Butler playing some center today?
Yeah, that's something you don't see every day or ever.
Yeah.
Kept in the Stampede zone. It's still loose. And now chipped up and out by Brott. And DeSales will look to come the way down the left wing side. He has Trishawn, makes a move. Trishawn with the defender had the angle just fine for the Benders. Still kept in by the Stampede. Far side. Centering pass to the slot, looking for Papian was Allen. That pass misses the mark. And Butler, the center, looks to clear it out of the zone and does. Taken by Dar. Dar to Scholler. Scholler gains the blue line for the Benders, tries to send one in on net, steered away by Penico easily into the far side boards. Zach Lee flips it up, and that's going to go out of play. We'll get a whistle, and the faceoff will be in the Stampede zone to the right of Penico. 6 minutes gone here in the second period. It's still 1-0 Benders.
So no shortage of action, but I would say both defenses are doing a good job of keeping the scoring chances at a minimum, at least the real high-quality ones. We haven't seen a lot of that so far. But goalies have been good when they've had to be.
Face-off taken by the Stampede. It's going to be Chabak through center ice. Robinson back checking. Can't find that loose puck. It's going to be taken by the Stampede once again. And that was Brott. His clearing attempt can't find its way through. And Trishawn jumped in just ahead of the play as Robinson had some trouble handling that puck. And the Benders are offside.
Just enough to cause the offside. 13:15 to go here in the second period.
Taken by Robinson into the Stampede zone. Gets around one man. Makes a move. He was losing his footing as he tried to get the shot off. It goes to the side of the net around the cage. Going to be chipped up and out by Chabak. He's chased down by Gale. The speed of Joey Gale right there on display, Matt. Chabak still comes away with the puck somehow into the corner. Looks to make a pass into the slot. That's intercepted by Harang, and he'll set it down the length of the ice. We get another icing call. Joey Gale, you saw him back checking there. And you know, having played against Chabak now for a number of years, for a big man, he has some speed. What? Joey Gale made him look a little slow.
I was just laughing because Chabak is not slow. He's got a lot of speed, and Gale closed very quickly.
So, almost effortless.
Yeah, he was there in about 2 strides, so that was very impressive.
Face off to the right of Stouffer. Stouffer hasn't had much action this period, as much as he had in the first. But it's taken by Gale on the far side. His clearing attempt out of the zone, met by Joe Price, and Price gets it right back in. Ann Becker there to answer for the Benders. She gets it up to center. It's going to be taken by Gale. He loses it to Jeremy Dove, who's looking for Chabak. Back to Joe Price and the veteran D-League player, another teammate of yours. Wow, you've played with just about everybody.
Well, you play in this league long enough, it'll happen.
Except me. We've never been on the same team.
It's a conspiracy.
It must be. Gale into his own bench. We'll get a stoppage in play. 8.5 minutes gone. Yet we've never been on the same team. I mean,
it's strange.
It's very weird. Even scrimmages, we always end up against each other. That's so weird.
Someday.
Earlier action today, we saw the Wolverines and the Jesters tie at 5 on a very entertaining game brought to you by D-League Radio. And then in the Novice League game at 12:45, the Goose shut out the Bandits in a surprising score, 6-0. 1-0 the score of this contest. Shot attempt in front by the Stampede, looking to tie the score. Blocked and brokered out by the Benders. Stretch pass to Dulude, misses the mark. Into the Stampede zone, up to Colpin on a stretch pass. Tries to get around Nevins. Nevins quick with a stick to clear that out. It comes in on Stouffer, steers it off to the side. Benders look to get back out of the zone and do, but it's going to be taken by Merrill. His pass attempt broken up. Cross ice pass over to Ring. He sends it cross ice looking for Harris. Harris looking for his second goal of the day. Sends it into the slot. It comes to the blue plate. Shot attempt. And I think Penico got a piece of that, Matt.
Just enough. Duluth got a good wood on it, but Penico had just enough of that.
Harris from an angle tries to put it into the slot. Penico gloves it down, and we'll get a whistle. Penico looking sharp today.
Yeah, and Harris did exactly what you're supposed to do. He followed his shot. You know, he went to the corner, he followed it, and made a great pass, and Penico had to be very sharp to prevent this from becoming 2-0.
Puck loose in the slot. That's going to get cleared up and out by the Stampede. Dumped back in the zone by Captain Matt Ring. Elmore gives chase. Pressured by Nevins. Harris with a loose puck. Tries a shot. That's blocked by Elmore again. Elmore showing why he is one of the better defensemen in this league for a number of years. Must have been because he was a teammate of yours for so long.
It's so weird not to be playing with Joe anymore. I believe we were teammates for like 5 years in a row. It's so odd to not be out there on the ice with him. But
I can relate. The first game today with the Wolverines against the Jesters, Ryan Llewellyn is captain of the Wolverines.
There you go.
Ryan was my alternate captain when I was captain of the Knights for the last 5 years.
Yep.
And to face off against each other was pretty fun. We had a few good chuckles out on the ice, too. We took a nice picture after the game. I was glad it ended almost glad it ended in a tie.
Yeah.
I'd have liked to have won that one, I'm going to admit.
of course.
Taken by Dar. Loose puck in the slot. Team's battling for it. It's going to be taken by Altman with a shot. Steered away by Penico. Far side. Into the slot. Butler tries a backhanded tip. And that just goes wide. Dar chases it down. Back into the slot. Loose in front. Shot attempt just goes wide by Scholler. Cleared up. Not out by the Stampede. Now they'll get a chance as DeSales gathers in a loose puck on the near side, and here they come looking to make a rush. DeSales tries to get around Trishawn and just can't do it. He had Merrill breaking towards the net, and now here comes Trishawn. He's telling Butler, go to the outside. He gains his own. Over to Butler. Butler just can't get a handle on the pass. Nice pass by Trishawn, just a touch out of the reach of Butler, the center.
Just barely. It was a beautiful pass.
Kept in the Stampede zone. It's going to be Trishawn from the top of the blue line. Sends it towards the net. Hits bodies in front as they battle for it. Puck comes to the near side boards where DeSales will take it. He has Merrill breaking up ice. He has Papian as a trailer. This time he does get around Trishawn, but Altman was there to gather in that loose puck before DeSales could get to it. And now the Stampede look to come the other, or look to regroup. It was Zach Lee getting it back to his defensive partner, Elmore, up to DeSales, near side boards. DeSales back to Lee. Lee tries a shot that deflects and goes wide. That was going right, ends up going near side left. Kept in nicely at the point by Lee on a clearing attempt by the Benders. And it looks like the Stampede had the Benders scrambling a little bit, Matt.
They did. They were chasing it a little bit, and fortunately they were able to clear. But, yeah, Stampede definitely starting to press the issue now.
Still only 1-0, and we are past the midway point of the second period. There's, 7 minutes left in this second period. We've had some good chances.
We've had a lot of good chances, but again, good goaltending and good defensive play down low have kept this thing at 1-0.
Brott keeps it in. Back to Stovey at the point. Stovey down to Dove on the left wing side. Corner, Harang tries to clear it up and does. And we get another icing call. Faceoff will be back down in the Bender zone. Coming up, we have the Knights against the Blues at 3:15. I have to make a hurry after this broadcast is over. I coach the Knights. The Wanderers and the Vicious Squirrels wrap up the day at 4:30. That should be another good intermediate contest.
It should.
Prediction?
Yeah. Well, it's hard to say. This will be the first meeting between these two teams, and this marks at least for the intermediate, the last week in which we'll play a different team. Next week
true.
we start over again. So I haven't seen the Squirrels. I predict a very close game, somewhere around 4-3, something like that.
Robinson with a loose puck off the faceoff tries to get to the Stampede goal. He's bothered by a couple of defensemen for the Stampede. Still has the puck. Sends it through the slot. That misses everybody, though. Chabak will give chase with Becker. Chabak able to get it up and out of the zone. Chabak still with a loose puck. He's looking to get it into the zone. Chipped away nicely by Nevins. but the Stampede still prevail and get it into the zone. Icing call as Dar misses Chabak on the near side.
I'll tell you somebody's going to sleep well tonight is Ryan Kelleher, working these games by himself.
Yes, sir.
He's doing a lot of skating today.
That's for sure. As a former referee that has done that, yes, he is going to, and he's going to feel it tomorrow. Trust me. He's going to feel it till about Thursday. He's a lot younger than I am, though, so he has that going for him. And congratulations to Ryan Kelleher. He and his wife, Aiko, are expecting a child.
Yeah, very
He
exciting.
he informed us of that last week. So very excited for the newlyweds, expecting a child right away. Harris can't find a loose puck in the slot. Chabak's going to come away for the Stampede over to Dove. Dove, left wing side, has Chabak break it towards the net, tries a shot. That just goes wide. Stovey from the point, sends it towards the net, that goes behind. Jeremy Dove sends it into the slot, taken by the Stampede. Chabak can't handle that rebound. Adam Waters with a shot for the Stampede. That's going to miss the mark. Is that Adam Waters?
It is.
Because it looks like I've been calling him Jeremy Sandy all day.
Jeremy Sandy's on my team. But that's
Oh, my goodness. You should have said something. Oh, well. Oh, boy, I feel terrible now. Adam's been a very good addition to the league. He listens to D-League Radio, and now I feel like I let him down. Well, that's what you get for not looking at the roster sheets. Just your second time behind the mic this year. All right, I know that was Luke Altman, and he sent the pass up and out of the zone for the Benders. Panico steers it off into the near side corner where Zach Lee will give chase, bat it around the boards looking for his partner Price, but Butler will get there first for the Benders. Price flips it up and out of the zone. Altman able to break that up, and it'll flip up into the bench off of Kolpin, and we'll get a stoppage in play with 3:15 remaining in the second period. It's still 1-0 Benders.
And I've seen a lot of pucks go into the benches today. Guys better be alert. That's about the 6th or 7th one between the 3 games so far today.
True. So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. This game living up to the hype, I believe.
Yeah.
It looks
Very
like
good
the trade has worked as far as the Stampede are concerned. Right off the bat, here comes Kolpin, who made a nice move to gain the zone, but it's broken up by the defense of the Benders. Something that gets said often.
Very much.
Cleared around the boards to Trishan. Trishan tries to get it around JT Nutt and does. Merrill gives pressure. It's going to be Lee who comes away with the puck, and he's going to look to make things happen. He has Kolpin up on the right wing side. Kolpin gets it over to Merrill. Merrill tries a shot. He sends that in on Stouffer. Stouffer steers it away. Chased down by Nutt. Nutt into the slot. Bouncing puck to Kolpin. Oh, it just gets passed over his stick. Now Lee fans on a shot. Still with control of the puck. He tries a shot that Scholler breaks up. Kolpin with the loose puck. Looks to make something happen on the left wing side. He's bothered by Trishan. Trishan and Kolpin in the corner. Trishan pressuring him. Kolpin still with the puck. Nice move, Dave Kolpin. Kolpin sends it up to the point. Nice pass. Back to Merrill on the left wing side. Now broken up by the Benders. They're going to send it out of the zone. No icing on this play. Nice moves by Dave Kolpin. Pressured by Trishan down there.
Yeah, very nice moves.
Up to Nutt. Out of his reach. Trishan over to Butler. Intercepted by Lee. Lee sends it in. Broken up by Trishan. Trishan now over to his wing, and that's Mike Dar on the near side. Dar coming in for the Benders. Tries a shot that goes behind the net. Chased down by Lightfoot of the Benders on the far side. His pass hits the referee, and Scholler will take over. He sends one towards the net. Panico will steer that behind the cage. Comes back out to Lightfoot. Top of the faceoff circle. Sends it through. Lots of traffic. Rebound lifted up and over by Scholler. Scholler had a gift. Bounce right to his stick, and he puts it up over the net. And we're still tied, it's still a 1-0 game taken by Merrill. Merrill gets it up to Nutt. Nutt gets it out of the zone. No, they say it's kept in. Now they'll call it offside. Talking about being the lone referee, it is tough to make those hairline calls like that one, but that did come out of the zone. You and I both saw it.
Yep, I did. And you said it a moment ago, Scholler with a golden opportunity. It almost looked like it stuck on his stick just enough to lift it more than he wanted, but great opportunity.
Less than 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Puck comes back into the Benders zone. It's chased down by Harang. He whips it around the boards. DeSales gives chase, gathers in a loose puck, and now it's going to be Tanner Robinson coming the other way for the Benders. He's pressured by DeSales. And Elmore joins the party. With somebody like Robinson that has possession of the puck, Matt, you know you're going to need as many hands as possible on deck. And now the puck comes into the slot as time expires.
Wow.
Penico alert and sends it away. And we get we get the second intermission. That's what we get.
Well, and you saw right there, you got to play till the buzzer because that could have gone in and it would have counted. But Penico alertly swatted that away, and we're still at 1-0. Just a great game so far, John.
This has been a lot of good back and forth. The goalies have been sharp when they needed to. Again, the only goal that was scored at 17-11 by the Benders in the first period was by Aaron Harris from Matt Trishon and Todd Harang, and it was a shot by Trishon that hit bodies in front and was bouncing in the slot. Harris just able to get enough wood on it to get up over the shoulder of Penico, and so far that's been the one that has stuck.
Yeah, and the Stampede are doing a great job of continuing to press the issue. Even though they find themselves down, they're doing a lot of things well. They're getting some great scoring chances. Stouffer's had to be very sharp. And if I'm the Stampede, I'm not really going to change much here. Just continue to do what we're doing and just try to limit the chances of the Benders as best we can.
Red Dragon Herbs, loose leaf tea at its finest here in Des Moines. Matt, I know you're a fan and you drink a lot of it. And we're even sending some to my mother in Kentucky for Christmas. Yeah. But they are a sponsor of D-League Radio, as is So Cherry, the official outfitter of the CIDL. Check them out on SoCherry.com or like them on Facebook. Lots of great garment options, silk screening, embroidery, you name it, they have it for a great price. SoCherry.com. The Keg Stand over in West Des Moines. Proud primary sponsor of D-League Radio for 3 years now. As we return to action, it's going to be taken by Robinson. Robinson with a shot. It's loose in the paint. Back out to Becker. She tries a shot. That hits bodies in front. Kept in by Ring. Ring tries a shot. Blocked by Penico. Rebound comes into the net. It looks like Lightfoot's the one that sent it in. And that is going to be Chris Lightfoot with the goal. A loose play. It was a rebound from an impossible angle. Lightfoot with the backhand. And the Benders with a more comfortable 2-0 lead now.
And I don't know how that got through, John. I thought Penico made that save, and the next thing I knew, it was on the other side of him and just trickled across the line, and it's 2-0.
Great pressure by the Benders right off the bat. Puts them an insurance goal ahead. And the way the Stampede have been playing, they're probably going to need it, but they are up 2-0. Now Duluth gains the zone. Gets around one man. Comes in on net. Benders behind the net. It's going to be Harris. And the net's off its moorings. We're going to have to get a whistle. Harris was trying that wraparound. Penico had that corner covered, but we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage. It's 2-0 Benders now.
Yep, Penico made that save there, and the next goal obviously is huge. The Stampede really need it for them to be them to get back in this game, because if this thing gets to 3-0, it's going to be a very tall order for the Stampede.
Sent towards the net. Rebound. Saved by Penico. It was Harris with a bouncing puck. Duluth with a shot. That hits bodies in front. Penico made one save for sure. Now it's going to be chipped out by DeSales, and he takes the heat out of a hot kitchen. The Benders are buzzing. Coming into the zone, he has Allen with him. Allen from the far side tries a shot. That hits Stauffer. Still loose in the paint. The net comes off of its moorings, and we'll get a stoppage as the Stampede are trying to counter.
Had a big collision there, John. Altman went down pretty hard.
He's a big fella, too.
Oh, yeah. He collided, I believe, with Allen. Wasn't anything malicious about it, just two guys coming together there. Looks to be okay.
Stauffer had to be sharp, too, because it was a sharp angle shot by Allen, but you know the goalie's not going to usually cover that up. There's usually a rebound, as was the case. And if not for the net coming off, that could have been interesting.
Yeah, very much so.
The faceoff will come to the Stampede's left wing side to the right of Stauffer. Again, we have D-League calculations happening where nobody can count who and where and how many are supposed to be on the ice. Faceoff won back by the Benders. Trishon behind his own net, pressured by Chabak and Allen. Tries to get up and out of the zone and does. It's going to be Butler coming through center zone. He gains the blue line. Tries to send one over cross ice pass to Scholler. That hits the stick of Brott. And now a clearing attempt intercepted by Scholler. He sends one in on net, and it's a goal. I don't know if that went 5-hole or went off the stick of Penico and in off the side, but Scholler got a shot, and it goes in. Was that Scholler or Altman?
I think
it was Scholler. Yeah.
I think it was, and it looked to go 5-hole. That puck was definitely bouncing. And that's been a common refrain today, is bouncing puck.
So, as you stated, the next goal was important, and now the Benders have a very comfortable lead at 3-0. Some would say the most dangerous lead in hockey. We saw the Nashville Predators give up a 3-0 lead last night and then win in overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't lost enough hair as it is. But but the Stampede, they've been working hard, just not having anything show up on the scoreboard for their effort. But now it comes out to Zach Lee at the point. Sends in a shot. That goes over the net. Cleared around by Trishawn. Dove tries to keep it in. On the left wing side. He's pressured. And we're going to get a call. I'm not sure. It's going to be a tripping call on Brott.
Yep.
For the Stampede. And not what they needed at this time. There's still a lot of game left. There's 13:20 remaining in the third period. But down by 3, you don't need a penalty at this time.
No, you don't. And it's going to be one of those things where the Stampede, although of course they have to defend being down a man, they got to look to make a play here too.
That's a good point.
If they can possibly get a 2-on-1 or even a breakaway, they got to go for it because 13 minutes to go, down by 3. They got to get something.
Face off to the right of Penico. One back by the Benders. Lightfoot showing good moves in the face-off circle today. Over to Harang. His shot tipped out in front. Lightfoot looking for his second goal of the day. Kept in at the point by Trishawn. He gets around one man. Looking to make a move. He's pressured still. Over to Lightfoot on the right wing side. Back to Harang. Good movement by the Benders. His shot attempt. That hits the stick of Allen. And now it's going to be Allen coming the other way for the Stampede. Shorthanded. He has a breakaway. Trishawn coming back. Shot. That hits the inside of the post. The puck is still loose. Shot attempt goes wide. What a shot by Allen, and he hits the outside of the inside of the post, and it bounced right out. It seemed to defy geometry.
I don't know how that stayed out. Waters did everything he could, but it just would not stay in the net.
I thought that was Allen, 61. This was 16. I'm dyslexic today, and we'll be okay. Adam Waters, I owe you a ton of apologies. Great speed, though, by Waters to get down there.
Yeah.
And he was being chased down and still got a quality shot off. Harang back for the Benders. His pass comes up and out. Dumped back in by Chabak. Harang pressured by Merrill. He'll send it cross ice, looking for Robinson. That's going to be icing if it makes it, and it is. You could see the play developing. It was just out of Robinson's reach, and he was unable to gather that as it careened off the kick plate and into the Stampede zone for an icing.
Yep.
But wow, what a play by Waters, though. That was some great speed and some great patience shown by a young player, and came within just a fraction of an inch of scoring.
Well, you said it. Geometrically, I don't know how that stayed out.
I don't recall the Pythagorean theorem, but Stovey from the point tries a shot. Stouffer blockers that away, and now it's going to be Dulude on a breakaway from a clearing attempt. Dulude coming in on the power play, makes a move. May had Penico down and shoots it wide. Penico without his mask. He's able to get that back on, and the Benders unable to put any more pressure on. Dulude had Penico down and out and just missed the backhanded shot. He's going to watch that probably 100 times and not feel good about himself. Now it's Merrill gaining the zone for the Stampede, taken by Becker. Her clearing attempt blocked by Nutt. Nutt and Becker battle along the boards. JT Nutt comes away with the puck, tries to send it towards the front of the net, and that's going to be trapped along the side of the cage, and we'll get another whistle with 10:18 remaining in the third period. It was almost an addition to their lead, but the Benders still lead 3-0.
Yeah, Dulude's going to want that one back. He had the
Look
time.
at him.
He's still thinking about
Yeah,
it.
he is. Face off to the right of Stouffer. Cleared up by Harris, not out. Kept in by Merrill. Over to Nutt. Sends one into the slot. That's cleared away by Ring. Stovey will just dump it back in as the Stampede tries to tag up. They do. Nutt on the forecheck, trying to get to Ring. Ring gets around one man, gets around Merrill. Ring gathering speed, gains the red zone, gains the blue. Coming in on the left wing side, makes a move, goes around the net. Stovey was able to keep him wide. Good defense by Tom Stovey, so it's already paid off there as it did in the first period. Around the Stampede net, Stovey battling with Ring. To Harris. Harris shot attempt. That goes through the paint onto the near side. It's going to be Kolpin coming along with Nutt. Kolpin with Ann Becker to beat. Kolpin comes in, takes a shot, and that is padded away by Stouffer. And now Stovey over to his defensive partner. They dump it back into the Benders zone. Stouffer's had to make 2 good saves with the pads, Matt.
Yeah, he had to be sharp. I mean, again, the Stampede continue to have good scoring chances. They just can't quite finish.
Taken by the Stampede at center ice, lost by Merrill, gathered in by Scholler. Scholler with a goal today. Gains the zone with Butler. Centering pass, that misses the mark. It's broken up by the Stampede, and they'll clear it up and out of the zone. So Butler playing center today already has an assist.
How about that?
And now he's gaining the zone. If he could just turn on the Jets, he would have had a move to get to the goal, but Zach Lee there to break that up for the Stampede. Taken by Andy, that's Andy Allen. And he can't get it into the Bender zone, broken up by Butler. He gets it back out to center. Scholler pressuring Zach Lee. Taken by Elmore on the far side. Stampede down 3-0, really looking to make something happen. They're showing some desperation now. Trishan gathers it in, gets it up to the neutral zone, chased down by Allen of the Stampede. He's looking for someone to pass to. Makes a move, reversing course, has DeSells over on the far side. Gets around a bunch of people. Now it's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Allen into the slot, tries a shot, that just goes wide. Kept in by Zach Lee. He tries a shot. That hits bodies in front. DeSells with a rebound shot attempt. That hits a defender for the Benders, and now they will clear it up and out. We'll get an icing call against the Benders. Good defense by the Benders. They're in all the lanes, and Stouffer's making the shots that he can, or making the saves that he can see. And in that case, the defense of the Benders, whether it was Trishan or Harang, again, 2 big bodies, breaking that stuff up.
Yeah, there's been very few times where the Stampede are in the slot area. Most of their scoring opportunities are coming from the outside, and goaltenders love that. If they only have to cover one side of the net, all the better.
Face off to the left of Stouffer, taken by Papian. He gets one through, and it goes through the legs of Stouffer, but wide of the net. DeSells from a sharp angle tries it. It goes around the boards. Price for the Stampede sends it across to DeSells in the corner. DeSells looking to pass to somebody. Gets it through the slot. Kept in by Price. No, that's going to take a funny bounce, and Joey Gale's going to come away with it for the Benders. He's going to hit Robinson a little ahead of Tanner Robinson, so it's going to go around the net of the Stampede. Gale from the near side corner sends it towards the net. That hit a body and came a little too close to comfort for Pennico. Robinson behind his own net. He has Gale out in front, looking to make a wraparound. Comes through. There's a shot. Pennico with the save. Pennico has seen a lot of rubber here today, Matt.
He has. The game has gone on. He's seen more and more. And right now, if you're the Stampede, you just want to get one and then see what happens. Still a lot of time left, 6 minutes, but they got to get that first one, John.
Face off to the right of Pennico. One back by the Stampede. They look to clear it up. It's kept in by Harang of the Benders. The Benders D has been in all the right places today, Matt. Now Harang with a shot attempt. That goes wide. Gale behind the net. Chased down by DeSells on the far side. He's going to reverse course a little bit, send it up. Intercepted at center ice by Ann Becker. Becker dumps it in, making the Stampede work that much harder. Pass attempt comes up to DeSells. He gains the blue line. He has Allen with him. He's being bothered by Lightfoot. Good D by Chris Lightfoot, who already has a goal today. Now taken by Gale. He gets around Price. Gains the blue line. Batted away by Brott. Good poke check by Brott. Now Allen loses his footing, but still able to use his stick to keep the puck by him. That took some work. Shot attempt broken up by Papian in the slot. Out to Harang at center, over to Becker. Becker dumps it in for 4:55 remaining in the game. It's 3-0 Benders. This will go down the ice. They're going to say no icing on that. She could have played it. I think the Stampede wanted that icing call.
Oh, they certainly did.
Intercepted by Chabak. Coming in a sharp angle shot. That hits Harang's stick and goes wide. Adam Waters to Chabak. Chabak just mishandles the pass. I get Waters' name right finally, and they can't connect on that. Taken by Jeremy Dove behind his own net. He has Waters out in front. Cleared out by Nevins, and that's going to come out of the zone. Dump back in. Stampede have to tag up. Harang behind his own net. His clearing attempt intercepted by Chabak. It comes in towards the net. Waters tries to make a tip. Chases with Harang into the near side corner. Those two battle it away. Far side. Brought to Dove. Battling with Nevins. Dove chases it down. He's on the far side by the Zamboni doors, battling with Becker. Now Chabak to the center. Shot by Waters. Shot again. Saved by Stovey. Waters slams his stick. He had two great opportunities. Stouffer there to make the save.
Well, especially the second one. The first one was good, but the second one was even better. And Stouffer got square to the shooter, and Waters won't have a better opportunity than that. That was glorious, but Stouffer was up to the task. Great play.
3:24 remaining. Face off to the right of Stouffer in the Bender zone. One back by the Stampede. That's Elmore from the point. Sends it towards the net. Hits a couple sticks and goes wide. Chabak chases it down. Looking for something to happen. Gets it up. Oh, it hits a stick and bounces out of the zone. Chased down by Dulude and Elmore. Elmore comes away with it. Gets it up to Dove. Dove able to get it into the zone, but Altman's going to chase that down. Altman for the Benders. 3 forecheckers, really 5 forecheckers. All the blue jerseys were in the zone, Matt. Holy smokes. They are really, really pressing. But again, why wouldn't you at this moment?
Yeah, exactly. You got to go for it now.
2:45 remaining. Chabak gets it into the Bender zone. He's being pressured by Ring. Ring takes it away. And now it's Nevins. Nevins and Waters. Chabak sends it in towards the net, goes wide. Altman chases it down. He collides with Elmore, but gets it up and out of the zone. That's going to be Mike Darr chasing that down. All the way deep into the Stampede zone, where they're going to have Tom Stovey steer it out for the Stampede. It's going to be to Jeremy Dove. Jeremy Dove over to Elmore. Elmore coming off his defensive post to jump in it forward a little bit, trying to help out. Now it's Chabak with a shot. That hits the outside of the cage. Dove gives chase behind his own net. It's loose in front. Great backhand pass. Chabak with a shot. That goes wide. Great pass by Jeremy Dove. Now a shot from a sharp angle by Dove. Again, the Stampede buzzing. Just can't seem to connect. Chabak's shot. That goes behind the net once again. Jeremy Dove gives chase. They have 4 bodies down low. Loose in front. There's a rebound, and it can't be put home by Merrill. Merrill tries to send it into the slot. Intercepted clearing attempt. It's shot to score by Chabak. Eric Chabak gathers in a clearing attempt and puts it far side against Stouffer, and the Stampede are on the board with 1:26 remaining.
Well, John, I was just about to say the Stampede are absolutely snake bit, but then they finally got one.
And the clock needs to stop. It is now 2 goals or less.
Yep, clock continues to go here.
And the Stampede are arguing that time should have been put back on. I agree with that. But they don't get the call. They're gonna question that. I have to agree. Once it goes 2 goals or less, the clock should stop. Play back down in the Bender zone. We have a stoppage as the puck was stuck on the side of the net to the right of Stouffer.
So we've got the extra attacker now for the Stampede with 45 seconds to go here. If they can get one quick, it's going to get real interesting.
Face off, one back by the Benders. Tryshon with it. He's going to try to send it to length. It's blocked in front. There's a rebound. It's still loose in front. Nutt with the puck. Over by the Zamboni door. Sends it in front. It's going to be taken away by the Benders. 44 seconds. The clock hasn't started yet. Now it does. Sent in from the red line just wide of the net. You know what? We'll call that even since they didn't stop it after the Stampede's goal.
Yep.
Stretch pass misses the mark, and we have an icing call.
Oh, and that's a killer if you're the Stampede because now Penteco's got to go back in.
They had JT Nutt breaking on that far side. You could see what they wanted to do is just out of his reach. So some clock issues. Unlike that we used to have before with the Real Housewives of Colfax being played in the scorekeeper's area. But 28 seconds remain. Trishawn has the puck. He's going to take it back deep into his own zone and let this clock run out as best he can. Puck broken up by Andy Allen. Shot attempt tipped in front by DeSales. Loose in front. Comes out to the point. Zach Lee fires a shot. That's broken up by Trishawn. Trishawn giving all the pressure. Cleared away by the Benders. They're going to send it to the length of the ice, and boom, we'll get an icing call with 4 seconds remaining.
Wow.
Holy smokes. Lots of block shots that play.
Lots of block shots. I was just going to say it's not for lack of effort that the Stampede haven't gotten another goal because they're doing everything they can, but so many block shots. The Benders really doing a good job of filling those lanes and blocking those key shots on goal.
So we have 3.2 seconds remaining. This will pretty much do it. Won by Allen, cleared up. DeSales with the puck. That's it. You hear the horn. And that will be the final 3-1. The Benders over the Stampede.
So a great effort on the Stampede. You know, we talked about it several times. Tom Stovey making a big difference to their lineup, and I see good things ahead for the Stampede. They have nothing to be ashamed of today. Max effort, great goaltending on Stouffer's end, great defense in front of him, and that was the difference here, John.
It really was. I mean, you have those big defensemen of the Benders that really broke up a lot of plays. Guys like Luke Altman, Todd Harang, Matt Trishawn. Those are big bodies in front.
Yeah, and they know what to do. All experienced players, no panic in their game whatsoever. They got the puck out when they needed to, and just a great game.
Red Dragon Herbs is a sponsor of D-League Radio this year. You can catch them at reddragonherbs.net or catch them at the farmers markets, the multiple farmers markets downtown. It's loose leaf tea at its finest, all kinds of flavors for all kinds of ailments. Make sure you visit them at reddragonherbs.net. Also, SoCherry with a multitude of garment decorating options, whether it's screen printing, embroidery. They have options that'll fit any budget, Matt. You can order 1 or you can order 50. They are the official outfitter of the CIDL. Check them out at socherry.com and like them on Facebook. And then, of course, the Keg Stand, the primary sponsor of D-League Radio now for their 3rd season. They must like us, Matt.
We're doing something right. They keep coming back to us.
They are the home of D-League and the home of D-League Radio. The D-League nights will be taking off again soon here in the next couple weeks and months. Stay tuned for that. They have a complete listing of the 90 beers they have on tap that they feature on a beer menu and a beer board in the main with a big screen. You can't miss out on that. Food specials all day, Monday through Friday. They are open till 2 a.m. every day of the week. It's the Keg Stand in West Des Moines. Your final thoughts, my friend, on this action we saw today. Good showing by the Stampede, as you pointed out.
A very good showing by the Stampede. Very impressed with both teams, particularly, like you said, the defense of the Benders. I think that was the difference. Good goaltending on both ends. Absolutely, Penteco saw more as the game went on. But you forget, I'd say at least the first period, I would say the Stampede had the better scoring chances. And Stauffer had to be real sharp early, because the Stampede were really pressing. But in the end, it was the defense of the Benders that I think was the difference in this game.
So there you have it. The final score is 3-1, the Benders over the Stampede. He's Matt Whips. Brett DeBrine on the camera work. Thank you so much, kind sir. Rich Harms, our executive producer, down on the dials. I'm John Reichert. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. D-League Radio.